Hey guys, it's me Gavin, and today we're going to be doing a sort of mod review on it's not the newest, but it's a somewhat new mod that adds a new dimension. It's for fabric instead of forge, which is a different mining thing. I don't know what it's called exactly. It's like a tool that you use to make the mods work. So, you gotta remember that. You can just download on CurseForge. All the info is there. So to make the portal to actually get into the dimension, you make a 3x3 square of waxed blocks of copper, but the middle needs to be a block of gold. So a block of gold surrounded by waxed copper. It has to be waxed or else it won't work. So 3x3. Then you put stairs around it, but not on the corners, so like this. Also on the mod page, there's the way to build the portal, if you forget. It's cheap in the way. And then in the corners where you didn't put stairs, you need to put more of the waxed copper blocks. Then on top of those corners, you put 4 amethyst, and then on top of the amethyst, you put a cluster. So the portal should look like this. And then it's like pillars on the side. And then you need a flint and steel. And then you will light up the gold block, aiming at the gold block. And then it will transform into this. And now it works as a portal. Also, I have on purpose not looked at much of the dimension. I looked at it for a little bit and I saw it from the mod page. So this is also kind of a reaction. So there's this biome which has everything here is colorful. I guess there's a grass block for everywhere, and this biome is a nice light blue, and then there's these weird pulse trees that grow like bamboo with little mushroom looking stuff, which is I guess why it's a pulse, because it kind of and it looks like sci-fi. It sticks out. There's also several islands, so over here, there's also these weird Volvox. This is like some living enclosure or something? It's interesting. It's like slime. Sticky. Is this another type? Dense. Oh, so you can actually walk on that. Let's get in here. So it's like a little terrarium. Inside it we've got Eden vines, disc wings, mesosymbiotic mold, and water. This looks really cool. There's even some grass and stone. And the disc wings are very colorful and vibrant. This mod is still somewhat early development, so there's only one mob, but more updates are planned in the future to add more stuff. But look at that, that looks cool. It's got like a main body and a tail, and then it's also kind of shaped like a moon. It's 4 eyes. So inside it's super lush looking, like a jungle or something. And there's a lot of water, okay. I don't know where, there's the hole. I'm gonna go ahead and close this off so that the Volvox can continue. Maybe the Volvox is some sort of living plant that works as a terrarium. Also, the mod is called Eden Ring. I don't know if I said that. It will be in the title though. So the reason why it's called that also sounds a lot like Elden Ring, and the reason why this looks like islands, and you see that we're actually on the ring of a large gas giant, like how Saturn has rings. It even looks like a ring off in the distance. So we're in space, but by some insane means, it actually supports life. It's in the habitable zone, like Goldilocks zone, like Earth, of the solar system. Here we have these trees, Oritus or whatever, Aritus. I don't know how you say that. So there's moss, and then there's the bark, wood part. They also have vines. And this is like a yellow-orangish color. I really like how colorful this is. So they look kind of like the trees in the savannah. I forget what they're called. Let me check. Acacia trees, where it's like wide. Oh, this one is really small. So some more. There's golden grass. Okay, I guess it's kind of more gold. Also, I really look at how vibrant these planks are. It's like birch, but even better. Because if you look at birch, they're a very similar color. This one just looks very much more shiny and vibrant. Anyways, this biome is kind of small. There's not too much in biomes to really talk about, especially since there isn't any mobs yet. Here we've got a stone. Oh, this is really just stuff. Wait, was that just bouncy? Oh no, it was like a certain area, I guess. There's some moss, and it changes colors. That's funny. It's technically still that biome, and then it's the other biome. It like swaps biomes. It's weird. Oh, and there's actually some iron here too. So I guess this would be a good place to find ores if you're trying to do a survival. Wait, no, I just have auto jump on. Should have turned that off before the recording. So there's more Volvox. There's really tiny ones, so that's like a baby. And then, what? There is red. This red biome. What are these plants called? Lawnlix. I guess this is some sort of plains. Every color here is super vibrant in the biomes, but there's not much to talk about. So let's keep on exploring. Maybe we can find another biome. Also, there's some giant Volvoxes. Oh, it's shaped like a frame, the dense parts. So that probably helps it stay together. Because they're just floating. They don't have anything kind of... Okay, what is this? This is like crystals. Gravilite. Okay, there's a compressor and then there's some blocks. I'm gonna take these out. Are these... Wait, no, lanterns. Oh, so these work as lights and they also look pretty cool. So this is like sea lanterns. Same with the gravilite blocks, and it's just floating. That looks really cool. And then there's shards. Do the shards also glow? Yep. It's interesting. It's like a crystal just floating around. And then this looks like... Oh yeah, this is a new biome. Okay, this looks like mushrooms. Is this a new iron grass? Okay. Brain trees, and then iron. And they're like shiny. Copper, and then gold. Hold on. Can you turn these into something? Oh, there's also gold. There's gold and iron grass. And copper grass. Oh, that's what it's called. I thought that it was just like a name, but no. Can you like... Wrong thing. No. Alright, maybe I was thinking maybe you could smell it. So I don't know if it has a function, but it looks interesting. And it's still vibrant even with this mycelium looking color, like the mycelium blocks. Oh, that's a discwing. Some more shards, a bunch of Volvoxes. There's a bunch of islands. Oh, you can see that it has a bunch of moons too. That's a lot of attention to detail. Although it looks like it's hard to find some more of the biomes. I know that there's more. I'm pretty sure it said 12 biomes. I just can't find them. So these are the most common. There's like red grass plains. Oh, here we go. Here we've got a mushroom kind of biome with this nice pink color. Let's see. Balloon mushroom bark and stems. There is tall balloon mushrooms, so there's literal balloon mushrooms. And then there's the tree kind of ones. Hymeno 4, that's probably something related to mushrooms, and I just don't know what it is. And then there's lanterns. And then we've got these, which you can't use as an item. And so these also can be turned into planks, which are once again a very nice, vibrant color. I really like how vibrant these ones look. And even the bark looks like you could use it for some sort of building due to the color. And then these these lanterns. It's all around vibrant. It just looks nice. Look at this. See if we can get on this larger island. And here's another biome. So it's like a desert, but then there's these aquatis. I guess the roots are on a block. I guess that's just natural formations that come from blocks or whatever. And so there's water. That's interesting. I guess these are like some sort of water generating, water catching plants. So they can live in the desert. Because the desert is dry and they need it. And then here we've got a kind of plains, but it's moss. It's mossy. There's a bunch of these flowers. And there's even some of the vines or whatever. And then more of these plants. They look a different color in each biome, but they're very similar. And then let's keep on going. Also, unless I'm looking at the items, I'll just go into F1 so that you can appreciate the beauty of the biomes more, because that's about all that there. That's because it's most of it. Okay, we're back to these, but there's some cliffside ones. I think I like the mushrooms the most. But everything is just so vibrant and colorful. It looks really nice. Let's see if we can find some more biomes. I'll go ahead and cut to once I find those. I found a larger desert biome. Oh, it looks like the disc guys change their colors based on the biome. So it's very mountainy because of all the islands. What are those in the distance? You see those little like moons? I think that's just more moons. And they're even moving around. Wow. Well, doesn't look like there's any more biomes though. Any more new ones yet, so cut back to them. Alright, it doesn't look like there's any more biomes, so right here we've got 4 at once that you can all see. You've got the plains, the forest, the desert, as well as the pulse trees forest. This is Oritus or whatever. I don't know how to say that still. So can go ahead and take a look at some of these blocks, maybe. That's weird. Pulse tree logs. I don't see any trees. That's the Mycotic forest. Mycotic something. So there's a bunch of different lanterns. All the colors. There's pulse tree ones. Brain tree. This one. Lymphium leaf. Encyclopedia. Ooh, we could read this. And then balloon mushroom and ortis. So let's go ahead and get in the desert and then just like make a platform. So we can get a good look at all of these wonderful colors. So we've got the pulse tree, a nice light blue, fits the biome. The brain tree, which is a black, but it's actually kind of vibrant. It looks kind of like charcoal. It's still kind of glowy, despite being black. It's crazy. The balloon mushrooms, and then the ortis. So the encyclopedia, whoa, they got a cool graphic. The world of Eden. It's an ice giant. It has 8 inner moons. It's a lot of nitrogen. Less oxygen than Earth. Earth is 21% oxygen, I'm pretty sure. So, a little bit less. Gravity inside the ring is a result of abnormal gravity field distortion. Gravity anomalies are caused by a specific material that is possible to find only inside the ring. Gravilite. Oh, so that's how gravity happens. Gravilite is a crystalline material with blue color. Its formations are common for the ring. Most formations look like vertically oriented crystalline juice. Some juices have small formations around main crystal. Gravilite is useful material to construct a machine that can change gravity. Gravity compressor. It can use redstone signal to invert gravity direction. Above it, power will affect distance. It is possible to use gravilite as a decorative material. The crystals emit light and are useful for lanterns. Oh, here it is. The rings of Eden have many small zones with different conditions. As a result, life in different parts of the ring form different ecosystems and biomes. There are 3 big groups. Land biomes. So the Brainstorm is the biome formed in areas with large metal concentrations. Plants in this biome have adapted to these conditions and have metal inclusions in their bodies. Plants form unique biome weather with huge water evaporation and endless storm. Trees growing in this biome can accumulate a large charge and discharge it into any living organism nearby. But I think this is just rare, but you can find a lot of metals. The golden forest is what it's called, which has these. The golden forest is the biome that looks similar to overworld forest during autumn, but this is only a visual match. The climate in this biome is moderate, and the plant's color is related to yellow-colored photosynthetic pigment. I guess we can just keep going. The stone garden biome contains different rock formations that were formed by wind erosion in this region. Plant life in this biome consists of small plants and mosses. You can find some useful plains here, but biome is almost open space. The Lakeside Desert is a biome formed by plants growing in aquatis. This plant slowly draws water from land and transforms available dirt into sand and gravel. The Mycotic forest biome is a forest of big mushroom-like organisms which form a unique landscape. These plants, called balloon mushrooms, support themselves with lightweight gas inside their caps. Balloon mushroom cap blocks can be placed in the air, which is useful in building. Tall balloon mushrooms can be used to get some sticks or to farm more mushrooms. Balloon mushrooms can grow to a larger variant, but this process requires some fertilization. Bone meal can help with starting this process. To grow a balloon mushroom tree or tall balloon mushroom, you need to use bone meal and small balloon mushroom growing on Eden mycelium. The old Mycotic forest is a variation of the Mycotic forest biome with very old trees and complete Mycotic ecosystem. Old balloon trees have more unique blocks than original trees. They have branches, Mycotic lanterns, and sporocarp blocks. The last two blocks can be painted in 16 colors and used in decorations. Just growing on it. I guess if you want to read this, just pause. The Pulse forest. This biome is a forest of big bamboo-like plants with wooden stems and big mushroom-like caps. All plants have synchronized bioluminescent pulsations that form a unique outlook of this place. The air ocean is big empty space between islands filled with air. Common animals this wing. Sky colony. A biome filled with large colonial Volvox-like organisms. Each colony has a unique small ecosystem and water inside it. Alright. And I will be putting chapters, timestamps, whatever, if you guys want to read any specific parts again. And then let me see if I can just... And we can see the pulse force doing the pulse. This video might be kind of long, but this is like a full showing of the entire mod. Oh, yep. It's slow, but it's noticeable. I have to really focus though. So that will be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys like this mod because I think that it's pretty cool, and I like it too. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!